This is a re-upload of a video posted. Sup? Hi, it's me, your boy. Alright, I hope you guys all brought your tea and your coffee and whatever the fuck, because you're gonna need it. I would recommend, it's probably, I don't know how long we're gonna be here today. It's probably in your best interest to put some, a Kahlua or Kahlua equivalent into your beverage of choice. I can't get Kahlua anymore because I'm Canadian, and that's illegal here. It's not illegal. We just don't like you. But, you know, it's fine. It's fine. We don't have to get personal about it. It's okay. Yeah, sorry, I was a little bit delayed, starting hitting the live button because I kind of spaced out while I was pulling stuff up for a half a second, and I also got really distracted by the trailer that I put up. I forgot how insane Aaron's ramblings about Egghead were. And I was like, I was just playing it, my brain was like, what the fuck? The fuck is this? Oh my god. Starbucks doesn't have bourbon. Canada doesn't have bourbon anymore either. Actually, a lot of places don't have bourbon anymore. You're welcome. But, yeah, no, I definitely recommend, hello, welcome, hi. I definitely recommend picking up some booze for this, because this is gonna get silly. If anybody didn't catch yesterday's stream, I recommend it. It was, 1, a lot of fun, 2, a lot of planning about what's going to be going on, but there will be some postings on the community tab soon about some of that stuff. So even if it goes, Tia Maria is Italian coffee liqueur. Oh, don't distract me. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm sure the kazoo womp womp womping is not going to happen during this stream. But before I get too much into this, I wanted to like just take a moment and have a giggle that a lot of people I think have forgotten that Renell was talking about this shit in November before I did my company my stream that I made into videos in December. So I just thought I thought I would remind you guys that she started it. It's very funny. It's very funny to me. It's very, very goofy. I have a couple of things that I've got on the background. Shut up. I've got a couple of things from like this Untangling Webs channel that I want to look at, but I'll probably look at that in the background. I'm also really excited for a video coming up tomorrow because Jazza started talking about AI art again, and I'm very curious about what he has to say. I really think it's going to be what I hope it is, but I don't know because I'm going to be watching it blind. So, you know, fingies crossed that he doesn't make me sad. But he might. Jazza's an artist, by the way. He likes to describe himself, and I think he's correct that he calls himself, like, Art Attack of YouTube. Ooh, creamy. Mm-hmm. All right, so we're going back into this Zarbomba of information. Are there any questions before we get started? We're starting on December 18th. We finished the 17th and like the 6th. We only got through like 2 days. This lady has so much fucking goddamn dirt on all these people. Which is really funny because she was like only like friendly with them for like 2 weeks. How dirty do you have to be for somebody to brush past you and like now the person that brushed past you looks like Pigpen from the Peanuts? Like, unreal. So we're gonna try and get through this today so that way at least we'll be done with the year of our Lord 2025. And, Cheshire implicated me, I said completely unironically after I talked about a bunch of this shit for months. Okay. Alright. You guys ready? Are you ready? That's the wrong. Wait, are you ready for this? No, that's Mortal Kombat. I'm thinking of Space Jam. 2 shots of espresso, 2 shots of vodka, a teaspoon of nutmeg and cinnamon each, and a half a pint into a pint glass and give it a stir. Oh, could you use something besides Kathy? Kathy, how are you? I know you've been having a bit of a time. I hope you're doing okay. I hope your holidays were as good as they could be. We send hearts. Everybody send some love to Kathy. All right, so we're on December 18th. I can't believe... The other thing that kills me about this so far from what we've covered, which is now we're on our 3rd day of looking at all this shit. Charla sat on this for like 2.5 years and not talked about it on social media. So the entire time she had all this information, had all this dirt, and didn't say shit about it. And she could have. There was nothing stopping her from doing that. She absolutely could have, and she didn't. And these people are still the whole time, they're being harassed. All right. So, and here we go. I have hundreds of these I haven't posted. An audio recording I'm saving for court. Private versus public, you judge for yourself. I wanted to let you know those same odd emails. This is from, I believe this is Megan talking to Charla. So Megan says, I wanted to let you know those same odd emails. Wolf got them, and Aaron, I have no idea about Veda though, but I definitely think I know who did them. Those are the emails that I showed you guys. Charla responds with, yeah, it's weird they would send them to Wolf because I've never had Wolf's email. I think she slipped up by doing that. Do you still think it was Veda? Megan says, yeah, I was thinking the same thing. And yep, I sure do. I think she is going to try to possibly pin everything or try to on Wolf. And I maybe even Aaron to try and save herself. If that... If that happens, I have so much I can show. Her asking me to lie for her, her telling me she made fake emails. I will put it all out if that happens, though she may try to hurt me, but at least the truth will be out. Here's the problem, Megan. Here's the problem. Even if you put shit out, nobody is going to believe you at this point. Nobody's gonna believe anything you have to say. It's the best you're gonna be able to do is be like, oh, these screenshots speak for themselves, but that's still only gonna be so much, and that's assuming people even believe the screenshots are real. Kathy says, I was too pissed that I had to testify right after losing my husband, because if these pieces of shit and what they did to Charlotte. Yeah, no, I'm so sorry, Kathy. That's rough. I do not envy the position you got shoved into there. I hope you're doing okay. Laura Secord chocolate's very good. There's a Laura Secord chocolate shop downtown. I'm just sick of it, says the person perpetuating it, of course. It's freaking killing me. Then die! Why aren't you dead yet? Like, you've been perpetuating this for 2.5 years, and it's killing you? How are you still living? Like, what do you mean? This is like perish. Because then it would stop. Like, what are you talking about? Oh man, this is like when Nikki's like, it's so disgusting, it makes me sick. Then go to the doctor. Because then at least if you're at the doctor, you're not here doing this shit. It's killing me. Not good enough, apparently. I think she is making herself look really bad, but maybe it's just because I know that she is what she is capable of. Yeah, but nobody knows that it's her. You're just asserting that it is. It's not like Megan showed any evidence that it was actually Veda, right? Oh no, you killed Smitty! Look at what you've done! I'll talk about it later, never mind. I thought of something to do funny for Dumbfuck Friday, but not right now. Charlotte responds with, that's what I'm saying. It would be better to come clean with Aaron and Wolf and let them know what you know and what she's told you. There's no way they won't see it if it's coming from you. I know that's not Wolf, even though she's pretending to be him in the emails. Fucking ridiculous. Here's a Christmas card with Charla and her family from 2025. I met some of these people. And I keep going. Alright, here we go. I'm getting several questions about 400 hours. I'm going to answer that here instead of answering individually. At the February/May trial, my response about 400 to 500 hours included videos targeting me and responses by those others. To those by others. At the July 2024 hearing, I testified by the end of May of 2024. I'd added up the videos targeting me, not videos about me, just the ones targeting me, and they were 400 plus hours. It would take an attorney 12 weeks, working 8 hours a day, 5 days a week to watch it all. Cost just to watch $250,000. That is what was referenced in the December 3rd, 2024 decision, which is the one that Aaron was reading sections of on stream. But I wish I got paid $250,000 to fucking watch Aaron. What a fucking joke. Has anyone got any proof these being genuine messages? Are you talking about the emails that everybody got or a bunch of people got? Because I showed the emails, if that's what you're asking. They are, in fact, genuine emails. Or do you mean, is the person who claims inside the email to be sending them was the person sending them? Clarify your question. It's a little bit malformed. $20,000 a week is a bloody good wage. This is $250,000. Damn. over the course of 12 weeks. 8-hour days. Charla's messages to Megs. Yeah, that's been confirmed. We verified it. And Megan admitted it. So we verified it through the phone number as well as the title card thing at the top. Kathy's P for 10 says, have a New Year's drink on me, Chesh. Oh, thanks, Kathy. I appreciate that. I will do so. This one says, this one's about Debbie and stuff. I'm gonna skip that because Debbie doesn't matter. From what I can tell when it comes to Debbie, just as a side, it seems like Debbie has been, blonde one, has been kind of going out of her way to try to interact with everybody who's been involved in this. What her motivation is or why she's doing that, I don't know. I could speculate, maybe for another time, but it's that seems to be her shtick, but she doesn't actually have any sway and isn't actually in a position to do anything. Like, she doesn't have at least she's never presented any paperwork, any legal action that she's taken. She hasn't posted anything like that. The only thing that she posted was that weird version of the SWAT call that had the beginning, like at the beginning, it had extra time at the beginning of the call that had a cough in it that makes it sound like it's coming from the person, like not from the police, because the police's the recording wouldn't have started until like the last ring before it was picked up, which is why the two are different. I don't know where Blonde One got that or but that's all I know about that. However, yeah, Debbie is a different issue. So as far as I know, there's also no legal issue with Debbie right now. Like that, like as far as I know, Charla doesn't have, like, as far as this whole company legal situation, evidence situation has to do with anything. As far as I know, Debbie doesn't have any, like, harassment restraining order against her or anything like that. I would point out, by the way, that one of the things that Debbie is doing is muddying the waters and making things more difficult for everybody. Whether she's doing that on purpose or not, again, a video for another time, but that is definitively what is happening. For a snack, too. Thank you so much, Kathy. I really appreciate that. I'll get a rum and coke and a poutine. All right. So here we go. I guess it's not like I was trying to hide this from anyone. Again, it says more about you than it does me, that you'd post about it in 2025. The post from 2016 says something about me that you'll never be no matter what. So it looks like this is something that people have been talking about recently, which kind of demonstrates the point, if you ask me, that these people are now in 2025, after getting in trouble for harassing this woman by going back into Facebook to try to find family members and people who have beef about her, to then go live about them, to talk shit, to then get in trouble, to harass her, that they are now doing it again in 2025 to go all the way back to 2016. Like, you're proving the point. Even if whatever Charla did here was inappropriate or wrong, you're still proving her correct about the harassment. Rum and coke is your drink? We're the same kind of person. All right. This is a screenshot from a post on Facebook from 2016. It looks like when they were living in a whole nother city. It says, yes, this is why I chose to take a misdemeanor charge and love on a few precious little ones, one baby at a time, so their parents could go to work without worrying. Infant childcare is impossibly expensive, and some of the costs are far worse than financial. So this has to do with, it looks like Charla willingly took a misdemeanor charge for whatever personal reason involved with doing babysitting, from what I can tell. And the thing, here's the thing. I doubt in 2016, Charlotte was like, man, I really shouldn't take a misdemeanor charge and basically plead no contest or guilty or whatever and take the charge because in 2025, a handful of fucking psychopaths on the internet were gonna dig it up and try to, like, half share the information because that's what they've been doing. They don't know. This is like what they did with the barber, right? They were like, oh, this person hates Charlotte. Look at this poor barber who went through this shit. And it turns out, like, the reason this barber had a problem with Charlotte was because Charlotte told her that her husband was abusing his stepkids that she was looking after. And that came out in the paper and he got arrested and shit. And he was a cop. And so, like, instead of actually looking up the actual information, getting the full story, and either choosing to or not to talk about it, these people take half-truths, throw it the fuck out there, and then start spinning and just making shit up over, like, a piece of information that they've already misrepresented and threw a bunch of holes in. And that's, like, this whole fucking thing, right? Criminal charges. You think it's a flex that I pled guilty and paid a fine for babysitting our close friend's two kids so she could afford to work. The health department only did something because my stepdaughter kept reporting it. Oh, you mean the stepdaughter? The stepdaughter that went on to Steve's channel? The stepdaughter who tried to help Steve frame Charla in California court? That stepdaughter? So this stepdaughter who had issues with Charla and was making her life difficult and making her life legally problematic and maybe weaponizing the legal system? Oh, really? Now, I don't know what caused the schism between Charla and her personal family members. I don't know. But I feel like if you're framing the person in California court, which we know for a fact she did because she fucking recorded it, maybe you're starting to be less and less justified, especially if it's years later. Like, what the fuck? And these people want to frame me as being vindictive. Like, the dude went to prison. Yes, the dude went to prison, I do believe. I was a licensed teacher with a BLDG admin certificate. For the idiots in the back, the violation was I cared for our friend's baby. It's a small town. The health department never did an inspection. It was an unregistered daycare, according to them, because I watched our friend's kid when they were infants. A misdemeanor charge for not being a registered childcare home is the same or less than a misdemeanor charge for driving with an expired tag or a misdemeanor parking ticket. It doesn't make you a criminal. I hope you feel stupid because you look like fools. That's like, the more you find out about it, the more ridiculous it is. So it sounds to me like this is the type of situation where somebody was doing something as a favor for a friend, and a nosy neighbor who's a bitch fucking doesn't want to let other people help other people, so she reported her, and Charlotte was like, okay, whatever, I'll just pay the fine, I'm not gonna fight this, because it would be worse, it would cost way more to fight this misdemeanor charge that is basically meaningless than it would be to take to just pay the fine. Right? Because what are you gonna do? You're gonna go and make the health department come out, do a thing, and it's, like, literally you just babysitting. When I was a kid, I babysat. I didn't fucking... Oh my god. Are you embarrassed is a really good question. This is so embarrassing. Criminal charges. Funny thing is these people do have criminal charges. Veda has criminal charges, for sure. So, like... I'm not showing you any more than this, Debbie, and I don't even owe you this because you're a known liar. I've had proof of obtaining the call through legal service the whole time and available in court. Leave people alone. So this is Charla posting to the Indio police about the call that Steve alleges was a swatting call. Ta-da! Wow, go figure. Look, 2023! Look at that! Wow! Ooh. No, I did have a license for babysitting, actually. I had a certificate for that. I took a course and everything. And here it is. Issue date signed. There's the fucking date on it. 11/1/23. Isn't Erin technically a felon now? No, she's a pending felon. She's not technically a felon because she hasn't been found guilty of doing the thing yet, but she is doing the thing. Yeah, no, I'm a dork. I follow the law, usually. So no, she's not technically a felon yet. She's a felon to be. She is doing the illegal thing that would be a felony if she is charged for it, but she has yet to be charged, and she hasn't been found guilty of it. So she's not technically a felon. Yet. Will she be a felon in 2026? Maybe. That would be very funny. If you're someone I trust and you want to see the subpoena and affidavit, or if you want to hear the call for yourself, just ask. It was on the people in court to ask for that or ask to hear it. It was available. I don't know them crap. Yeah, fair. Fair enough. All these people have restraining orders no matter how many times Sean denies it. Yeah, they all have restraining orders. It's been very interesting to me watching Debbie trying to do a 180 and justifying Aaron. It's low-key very funny. I shouldn't say a 180. That maybe that's a little bit too hard. List lazily to the left. Call it that. Alright, let's keep going. Look, there's more. Here's the source of the harassing post today from the Facebook group chats. Thank you, Megan, for December 19th. Because this person has so much credibility, right? At least 100 lies I can prove blindfolded with my hands tied behind my back. I should have known. So let's pull these up. Take a look, see, shall we? Oh no, that's the wrong button. Oh, this is the one we looked at, but I couldn't read the other day. The last time we were live. I couldn't read these because they were too small. So here's the plea, Charlotte McIver, Homes for Children Registration optional license. Oh, now that I can actually read what it says, I can actually talk about it. All right, so registered Homes for Children registration having an optional license, guilty. So she didn't have a license because she was babysitting somebody's kid. Same thing, same thing, same thing, same thing. Plea, disposition. Yeah, so this is all one thing. Next screenshot. Oh, there's August. There's Veda sharing it. Okay. What does this say? Plaintiff, debt collection, it's hard for me to see because it's really small. I think that one says misdemeanor, small claims, state tax, debt collection, debt collection, debt collection, debt collection, debt collection, debt collection. And it says Crowley Winfield on the right-hand side. Or that's this one right here. It's really hard to read. Egghead! Hey, Eggy, how you doing? Happy holidays! What does this mean? What does that mean? Steve responding. 07/08/2010 bench trial 10:30 a.m. Judicial Office St. Peter Nicholas. Hearing result for bench trial held 07/08/2010 at 10:30 a.m. Defendant appeared and waives right to counsel. Reporter Stroud bench trial held. Court finds defendant guilty and fined $40 plus costs. Full court hearing result. Wow, the misdemeanor cost Charla $40. I babysat younger kids as a kid. No license required there, as far as I'm aware. Never heard of a license requirement for babysitting in Australia. Although it may just be, you may just be ignorant of it. So, in this situation, Charlotte didn't get charged because she was for babysitting without a license. She had a license to for childcare by the looks of things, but she was charged for running a childcare, a daycare. But she wasn't running a daycare. She was just watching her friend's two kids. And she didn't, because she was reported by her vindictive stepdaughter, who is the one that was pulled onto stream fucking 5 years later by Steve and tried to frame Charla in California court. So reported her, and then instead of going through the whole process and all the costs of going through the process and the legal system, the person who allegedly abuses the legal system just paid a $40 fine instead of bothering with the whole rigmarole. Like, it's pretty obvious. It's pretty clear. Then is Nicole Farron. Yeah? Question mark. Then Aaron, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji. I don't care how petty or immature this makes me. So she was being Anical, doing a friend a favor and something the company will understand? Yeah. Will never understand. Yeah, correct. And Aaron wonders why she could never be the cult leader. That's why, Aaron. Oh, let's keep going. Oh, look, there's more. Woo! They all knew in 10/20/23 it was obtained by subpoena by the first law firm in California that I fired and retained a new lawyer before I told them. Nobody asked at trial. It was available. And at 7/24 trial, which July 24th, the defendant, which I believe would have been Steve, never claimed I had anything to do with the call. Stop lying. Steve says, she asked local PD for production of documents relating to the swatting attempt before she fired her lawyer. Hey, can you keep in mind that Steve is the same guy when the lawyer changed in and around that time was saying that the only reason and implying that the only reason that lawyer left was because Charla was lying and behaving like Kyle was? Yeah, he made that implication at the time. I want the audio recording, but my argument to her lawyer was specific that it was either Mick McIver, who called or quote someone at her behest. She is the only one who had my address. Steve, you're not hard to find. And you, whatever. What other reason would there be for them to have a subpoena for production of documents to be delivered to them on, well, that's 11/1. Is that November 1st? God, fucking Americans. 11/1 submitted on 10/12 December, no, October 2nd? And then 6 days later on 10/18, she fires her lawyer in order to represent herself. Yeah, gee, Steve, what reasons could somebody possibly have to switch lawyers or change firms or anything at all? It's so insane. But Steve out here claiming he wants the call and then never fucking asked for it in court. He could have got it, and he didn't. Hey, Steve, if it was so important and you were so scared that somebody was swatting you, why didn't you get the call yourself at the time? Fucking moron. He's exceedingly insecure with his data. He's exceedingly insecure with his data. I mean, look at the screenshots we're looking at. Dipshit actually thinks people that are way smarter than him, who understand the internet better than him, can't figure out where he lives. When he's telling everybody about incidents that have happened in his general area, as well as claiming that he still lives in the same city and is names the person with their actual name about whose couch he's sleeping on. Bro, you're not hard to find. This is assuming somebody's not just gonna geoguesser his ass. This is blonde one again, so I'm just gonna skip that. Has anyone thought about this? If you were assaulted, who are the witnesses, people you select, or people who saw what happened? A victim is not responsible for what a witness has done in the past or what they do in the future, simply for the fact that they were a witness. I mean, yeah, but so I don't why does Charlotte feel like she needs to say this? I'm grateful to every person who has been a witness because it's new and largely uncharted territory. I'll never not be grateful. That doesn't mean we all agree on everything or even anything. I don't know anyone who I agree with on every issue, not even my husband. Like, all of that should go without saying. Like, if I showed up as a witness for... Okay, so this is like an example that, like, Aaron gave a long time ago. Aaron was like, I'm gonna be a witness again, like, for Chesh, because she bullied somebody over the edge. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? You don't... If I get up tomorrow and I do a double homicide and I kill my 2 roommates, and I kill my 2 roommates because they didn't change the toilet paper or they didn't put their dishes in the dishwasher, it doesn't undo anything that I said when I was a witness against Renell or a witness against fucking Aaron or Veda. Like, it changes nothing. It would still make me, you know, I still did the murder. I mean, whether or not you think I would be justified and whether or not that killing was justified or not, but, like, that would be for the court to argue about whether or not I'm guilty of murder, or if it was totally fair and reasonable for me to kill my 2 roommates because they didn't change the toilet paper. So, like... What do you mean? What are you talking about? And what is this nonsense about agreeing? Do you, like, if I hire a lawyer, does my lawyer have to agree with me on politics to do their job as a lawyer? Hello? Huh? What? Why aren't we all dead yet? Where's the meteor? Get me out. Why hasn't this killed Megan yet? Megan, I thought this was killing you. Why are you still here? God damn it. Your Honor, my roommates changed the TP to 1 ply. Okay, not guilty. Aaron emailed me, though thought I'd be something, some type of witness for her. She wanted to question me. You were already a witness for Charla. That's funny. That's very funny. I gave Veda and Renell and fucking Aaron, I served myself up on a silver platter for them. Ugh. So disappointing. Silver platter, apple in my mouth and everything, like a fucking roasted pig. And they couldn't do shit. Man, I had fun though. I've really had enough of these false accusations for 2.5 years. There are so many people arguing about who made a call, who didn't make a call, what it means. Did you know the person who claimed the call was an attempted SWAT never brought it up or accused me of it in any court? Accusations were made by him and his friends all over social media, but it wasn't in the petition against me that he withdrew. So Steve made all these claims about getting swatted, made a whole argument, dragged me into it, and he didn't even file about that part because he knew he didn't know, because he made it the fuck up. Of course it's because he made it the fuck up. We all knew he made it the fuck up. As soon as we saw it, we were all like, oh, so he made this the fuck up. And then he proceeded to everything. His response was him saying, ah, yes, I made it the fuck up. Hey, do you think BM Furball is embarrassed yet? Unreal. Oh my god. Accusations were made by him and his friends all over social media, but it wasn't even in the petition against me that he withdrew, even though the call was a WK before he filed. He never accused me or anyone online of that call in any court, not in California, not in Kansas. It was never brought up by him. If you don't know that already, ask yourself why not. Burger King foot lettuce voice. My hair is getting bigger over the course of the stream. Oh yeah, look at that. I need a haircut. I need a haircut. It's nonsense. I keep saying that and I keep not doing it. I cut my own hair, so like I can do it at any time, but I just haven't. Oh my god. Alright, here we go. Oh look, oh, what's Black Wolf saying? Who the fuck cares? They didn't even say anything, it's just fucking tags! It's just a bunch of fucking... Am I supposed to be able to read this screenshot? Because I can't. I think that says that the user removed the picture. I saw somebody today post hashtag Aaron's number 11 fan. And I was like, why is it number 11? I kind of assume they meant like number one fan, but hit the one twice and ended up being number 11. Like, what the fuck am I looking at? These people are so... This is the same person who, like, in that tweet said something along the lines of, like, oh, we know you have a love boner for Aaron. And it's like, it's a hate boner, not a love boner. A love boner is just a regular boner. The other one being a no-reason boner. Oh, my God. The hair! The hair! Oh my god. I'm losing it. I'm losing it! Hashtag racist in all capitals. Taboo topic is Megan. Oh boy. Oh, this is about how they like take pictures of people, Photoshop them, and then make alt accounts and post as pretending that I think you mean a lust boner. Yeah, there you go. Who's lusting after Aaron? I feel like if you lusted after Aaron, it's because you haven't heard her speak yet. You know what I mean? Like, you saw her across the room and you didn't do a vibe check. You went over anyway, she opened her mouth and you just turned around. Just like a hard... That's why she's always alone in her pictures. And the only time she's ever in a picture where she's with somebody, it's like her kid who she says in the description of the video that she forced to be there. The picture that she forced them to be there. Alright, anyway, more of this shit. God, there's so much. I can't believe we're at war with the nursing home, bro. Unbelievable. These grannies are kicking our ass. Well, at least in April of 2025, Brittany Hansen realized that they're fucking losing, and they've been losing time after time after time. At least you've admitted you're fucking losers. And here they are talking, oh, hey, look, it's Debbie. This is what I mean. Debbie just kind of is interacting with everybody and sort of trying to, like, shove herself down everyone's throat. And, like, succeeding in making zero friends. Why? I don't know. Down the Rabbit Hole said, oh my god, Debbie is almost 70. That's crazy. Is she? I don't know. I know she called me one time on Discord and then complained to me about how her kids don't like her because she's MAGA. Kind of like Aaron. Yeah, Debbie and Aaron are the same kind of people, definitely, for sure. Wow, Hawkskull, how did you get through typing that? And I guess there's pictures of people, or, like, whatever, and then says that actually makes sense. They aren't getting attention any other way, replying to whatever the fuck Veda said. And how old is Aaron? Like, I feel like we're at the point where she's starting to call the kettle black, you know what I mean? Like, Aaron's not young. Like, isn't she 50? Like, I don't know what she's talking about. I don't think 50 is particularly old, but, like, to run around and be like, nah, everybody's old but me. Like, she's gonna just keep saying that, like, the next 10 years is, oh, that's old. But when she gets there, it's not old anymore, you know what I mean? I don't know. This is a screen grab of fucking wolf. Correct, she lies and lies. Just last week, I'm so scared of Wolf Sniffle Sniffle. 5 minutes later, she's back to talking shit with her ugly ass. Can't stand this bitch. And then it's a picture of somebody that Wolf tries to poorly draw what I assume is supposed to be a Ku Klux Klan hat? Hood? I'm assuming that's what it's supposed to be. But I imagine it's drawn with his big, fat, ugly finger with his big, gross nails on his phone. Maybe he used a mouse. Arrow up to Megan's part of the conversation. Completely cropped, but still visible. I didn't hack anybody. Nobody was hacked. It was all sent through email and phone, not messenger, phone. I'm not the only one that they have done this to. They've done it to Alice for a very long time. Anyone who was a witness, my friends, me, they all participate. I know it's easier to turn your head and pretend you don't see it. I mean, they tried to do it to me, right? They took screen grabs of my birthday when I wore the bodysuit the first time, and then tried to be like, she's pregnant, as if being pregnant was a bad thing and not attractive, which is bizarre. And, like, they try to Photoshop it and shit and whatever, and it's like, okay. I mean, it doesn't bother me. I don't care. I mean, I work in a public sphere. I expect stuff like this, right? Public versus private, they know I have hundreds and thousands more. Veda has been talking to Erin, sucking up to her, has her believing all conspiracy theories about you again. This is Megan talking to Charla. She also has Erin doubting Wolf, and she is a master manipulator and a liar, and Erin is falling right for it. I would bet money Veda is behind those emails, either alone or maybe using Nat to do it, maybe even Erin. So, oh god, we're back to Natalie. Really? Are you guys crazy? You know, I recently was looking at something from Riddell from November of 2023, and Ronell was claiming that Katie Joy uses Nat and brings up Nat anytime something happens around her. And it's like, it's really funny that is literally the exact thing that these people do. This is Charlotte responding. While you were live, I started getting emails from Veda pretending to be Natalie, trying to clear Wolf and throw the blame onto you completely. But the panel isn't all that's listening. Everyone thinks when you say you can't talk about it right now, and you hope to someday, that it means you think I'm the one sending the emails. Megan responds, well, we already knew she would do that. Where I'm going, no one will find me. Megan's planning on moving? Wait. I can't with this. Oh my god. Are you serious? Bro. Oh, wait. Hold on. I gotta wrap my brain around this for a second. So, oh no. Yeah, no, Matthew's on the same page as me right now. Yeah, so so Megan, oh, I feel like I need a cork board and a string at this point. So Megan worked with the company for years, harassing Charla. Then took a plea deal with Charla where she was feeding Charla information from the company. Then was still screwing Charla over while she was doing this, and then proceeded to blow this deal that she made, like renege on the deal and started harassing her again and working with other people and continuing to work with other people to continue harassing her, and then tried to flee. Like she tried to move. So she, like, how much of this was premeditated at this point? Did Meg be like, oh, I'm screwed, I have to move, so that way, one, no, like, Veda can't find me, and also so the court can't find me either? Like, because you know that if you renege on a deal like that you've made to, like, oh, I'm gonna take a deal that has X, Y, and Z in it, and so I'm not gonna get contempt or whatever she was gonna get. I don't know. That she then turns around and doesn't do it, that Sharla is absolutely going to follow through, right? And fucking reserve her with a lifetime restraining, like an extension to a lifetime restraining order and probably contempt, right? Especially after trying, like, Sharla's been really nice in these messages. I mean, admittingly, they're the messages that Sharla posted, so maybe there's ones where she's being a bitch to Megan. I don't know. Maybe I'd like to read those. Watching people be a bitch to Megan is amusing. But like, at what point is this, like, premeditated Megan fucking up with everybody and then fleeing the scene of the crime? I think Aaron's personal contact at Homeland Security may have already disappeared, Megan. No, it's Debbie who's got Homeland Security on speed dial. Oh no. No, if Megan disappears, there would be a sudden calming silence in the air that we would all get to enjoy. Oh wait, no, maybe that's what she meant when she was like, this is killing me. As in, like, oh no, Veda's gonna send the FBI after her. I can't. This is insane. The other thing too is, why would you tell Sharla that you were going, like, why would you tell the person that you're, what are you doing? What are you Unbelievable. Meg better move to a country that doesn't have extradition agreements with the United States then. Yeah, I know, right? No Canada for you. Or Australia. Or most of Europe. Probably also Mexico. Well, we already know she knew she would do that. Where I'm going, no one will find me. My panel, I assume that's supposed to say, won't believe... Megan, take a typing class. Or a grade 9 English class, please. Reading your typing is driving me crazy at this point. Like, oh, God, it's so bad. She's talking like this in private. Ugh. God, she's gonna flee to Russia? Oh, that'll go well, I'm sure. As for others, I can't help that, but if everyone is stupid and think it was me, I can't see Veda was mastermind, then they never will. You have shown nothing to prove that Veda actually did it, and quite frankly, saying everyone is stupid for thinking that it's you, or that you're involved in some way, is kind of telling. Anybody who thinks it's Wolf is fucking stupid. Like, it was obviously not Wolf. It was like copy and pasting his tweets into an email. Like, it's not fucking, we know it's not fucking Wolf, but lumping yourself into the Wolf category for protection as a bait and switch is kinda transparent. Especially since we also know from back in the day, because they slipped the lid on that one, the cat was out of the bag, that Veda and Megan shared accounts. Like, they had each other's passwords and shit for logging into each other's Twitters and nonsense. We also know that if you give a password to Erin, she's gonna use your account. So if any of them had shared anything with Erin, even if it was for a short period of time, she has that shit and could be using it. Wait, if it works for that Katie lady and Megan turned rat, does that mean Megan works for Katie? What? You know what? Maybe Megan's been working for Katie Joy the whole time. It's been Megan. It was always Megan. I'm not gonna lie, if that came out and that was true, I'd fucking laugh my ass off. Charlotte claims that she has hundreds or thousands more and audio recordings just like this, and like, god damn it. God, I keep saying that we're only seeing the surface, like barely scratching the surface of how much shit is out there. But if this is like the shit that exists, and we know there's like so much more to it, do you not think that this is pretty fucking definitive about what's been going on? This is from November 26th of this year, presumably. Megan says, "Hey, sorry, can't answer. I'm in the ER. Airy sick. They running tests on me. Something wrong with my heart and kidneys. I'm scared to death. I'm waiting on test and what they gonna do." This is Titanic level iceberg shit. Yeah. Even if we die, we love the company. We love the company. The company. No! Charlotte said, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I don't even know how that happened. I didn't try to call you. Must have but dialed you because I had a passcode off so my grandkids could play a game. I'm so sorry you're not feeling well. I hope they find something out quick. Let me know how you're doing when you can. You can text. You don't need to call. I'm really sorry for disturbing you, and I promise I didn't call you on purpose." How is Megan able to afford an ER visit in the United States? Do you think it's true, or do you think Megan is just making shit up? Because that's what Steve did. Steve was like, "Oh, look at all my health issues. Poor me. Charlotte is disrupting my health. I'm an old man." And then he uses that to keep pushing his fucking court date back. It's like, oh no, don't. You wouldn't punch a guy with glasses. You wouldn't serve me court paperwork while I'm in the ER. Of state health insurance. Oh, is Megan on welfare? That thing they like to claim is a bad thing that people shouldn't be on? Katie Parker's running around telling everybody that I'm on Canadian welfare, and I thought that was really fucking funny. Alright, it's almost like a completely different person is talking, and they're all involved. So let's take this out. Let's make this a little bit... Oh, you guys can see that fine, right? Oh, no. Katie Parker, down the rabbit hole at bedtime, or rabbit closet, whatever. Actually, I haven't looked at any of her videos recently. Maybe we should go take a look. Not today. Yes, lay down. Let's talk soon. Get at least a break. I'm so sorry, y'all. This is a reply to Brittany. You have done amazing, and you do have people you can trust, Veda. I love you. I'm so sorry. I know this is a lot spelled wrong right now. Yeah, you have people you can trust, Veda, but it's not fucking Megan. How much Megan actually hates Veda is low-key fucking hilarious. Brittany responds, "Rabbit, it's kind like how you have us stuff of Renell's." Oh no! Oh no! To the surprise of fucking nobody. "Rabbit's kind of like how you have us stuff of Renell's, and she begged you to please don't let it get out. And it terrified you when you thought someone was going to do something to hurt Renell's case, and you panicked because Renell trusted you. That's what I'm feeling right now, but before you all disappear on me, comma," and then it keeps going. Oh, what? You mean that Renell is in DMs with Katie to get information from Veda and Megan and Steve and Aaron? What? That thing I said? The reason I'm laughing so hard at Renell being in the DMs with all this shit is because one of the questions that Renell was asking me was like, well, you claimed that we're all in DMs with each other. How do you know? And I'm like, because it's obvious. Because no shit, Sherlock. Fucking, oh my god. You have evidence of that? Well, you know, just your own claims. That you said you talked to each other in DMs. Isn't medical free in Canada? A lot of it. Not everything. And it also is, like, province-based. So it's, like, it's a little bit complicated because, you know, it's medical care, but a lot of things are there are some things that don't count as, like, medical that maybe should, and, you know, there's debate around that. So, like, they only recently added dental coverage, which is, so there was some dental coverage that was covered because it was considered, like, but it had to be, like, an emergency, where, like, your tooth compacted so badly that, like, they had to break your jaw, like, stuff like that. Otherwise, like, a lot of stuff, like, glasses isn't covered. So you get that through, like, work and stuff. Anyway, conversation for another day. Oh, shit, fuck. Sorry, hold on. Veda, proceed. Ugh. I'm gonna go lay down. I have no one I can trust. I killed myself defending and helping Aaron and Steve for years. Why? I protected them with all I could. I just needed the same in return, and no one cared. We told you so! Veda! Both fucking Manya and I reached out to Veda to be like, bro, this is not gonna go well for you. They've been screwing you the whole time. Alright, I hit play on this. Go, talk. This is Down the Rabbit Hole at Bedtime, or Closet, or Katie Parker, whatever.
I think that this horrible, awful woman and this horrible court system have just really done an unfair job on you and Aaron and really everybody, because they don't.
Look at the way she's talking. Oh man, everything has been so bad, and everything is like, you're such, you know, you're so innocent, and everything is just working against you, and it's just so unfair. Listen, if somebody starts talking to you like that, they might be selling something. I don't know, maybe I'm not correct. Yeah, Canada's lovely. It's beautiful up here. Definitely recommend coming and checking it out. If you haven't traveled and you're looking at traveling because you don't want to travel to the United States this summer coming up, or spring, come to Canada. It's very pretty here. We got lots of conservation areas and lots of, like, hiking and paths and canoeing and kayaking and camping and wilderness.
An unfair job on you and Aaron and really everybody, because Beta, honestly, when you say like, oh, Steve left me or whatever, I mean, I do think...
You want to know who this system has been unfair on? Charla. Why? Because it is the end of the year of our Lord 2025. It's been 2.5 years, and they ain't doing shit. The court had to change judges. Jesus Christ.
That some of that is just like, he was so fucking scared and like worried and didn't know what to do, and it probably wasn't even about you. It was like,
oh, poor Steve. You have to defend the way Steve treated Veda because he was a dick to her, and he's just a scared little boy who's already got his restraining order and has had it for ages, so I don't even know why you're worried about at this point. What's he afraid of? He already has a lifetime restraining order. Is he afraid of contempt? Because of all the contempt that he's doing? And and you know, the third party harassment that he's instigating in these fucking conversations, is that what he's afraid of? Because otherwise, what's there to be afraid of? He already has his restraining order. He already has the lifetime order. What is he scared of? Is he scared of the consequences of the actions he's continuing to take? Oh, no, poor baby. What's he, is he afraid he's gonna lose his reputation? Like, oh god, that's long gone, my guy.
He was really scared, and look what happened. I mean, I think, I know that it hurts you. It doesn't mean it doesn't hurt, but I just think people have been devastated by this. I think Erin thought she was doing the right thing when she gave it to
God, I wish these people were devastated by this. That might mean they would shut the fuck up.
Renelle. I mean, it doesn't take away what you've been through, but I really think that you have...
But shut up, Veda. Your feelings aren't important. Stop bitching. Don't screw us all over by admitting and telling everybody that this is what they had you doing. And don't make them responsible for their actions, Veda. Definitely don't. Veda is definitely not a linchpin that could probably cause them a lot of problems they have to keep placating. Hey, you guys remember when I said that Erin is probably placating and Steve is probably placating Veda in the background? Oh! Who could have foreseen this?
Have a chance to win.
Sorry, I'm gonna let this whole thing play. I'm being a dick.
I think that this horrible, awful woman and this horrible court system have just really done an unfair job on you and Erin and really everybody, because Veda, honestly, when you say like, oh, Steve left me or whatever, I mean, I do think that some of that is just like he was so fucking scared and like worried and didn't know what to do, and it probably wasn't even about you. It was like he was really scared, and look what happened. I mean, I think I know that it hurts you. It doesn't mean it doesn't hurt, but I just think people have been devastated by this. I think Erin thought she was doing the right thing when she gave it to Renelle. I mean, it doesn't take away what you've been through, but I really think...
Erin in DMs with Renelle about court shit? Oh, no!
That you have a chance to win. And you've done an amazing job.
Do you? Rabbit? You think that Veda has a chance to win? You know, the only way Veda gets any kind of win out of this is if she just settles, if she does what Megan tried to do and settles with Sharla, gives Sharla fucking everything, and takes a lifetime restraining order and tries to get out of contempt by sharing everything. That is the only fucking chance Veda has to do anything. Yes, blame the court system for your atrocious behavior. Well, I mean, yeah, their own behavior can't be their fault. They can't be responsible for their own actions.
And I do think there comes a time where maybe you really do have to kind of, I mean, you can still work with Erin, but just be like, I have to kind of do my own thing for my part, and you do your own thing for your part. And I love you and support you, but I have to focus on, you know, defending what I've done, and you defend what you've done.
Oh, shit. And then it says, yes, lay down, let's talk soon, get at least a break. Megan said, I'm so sorry, all. And then you're amazing, Veda, or whatever. And then Brittany comes in and says, Rabbit, it's like how you have us stuff. That's the Renelle case, blah, blah, blah. That's what I'm feeling right now, but... Oh my god, that's what I'm feeling right now, but before you all disappear on me, because I know it's a pick and choose, the best side every time, one of us leaves the other. So they all know that they're like this. They just pretend they're not in public, which is funny. The only thing I want to do this time is make sure you have the proof. I sound crazy as hell in here because I was upset. You wouldn't even know what was going on if Erin wouldn't have blasted it in this chat, but I guess she wanted you to know for the reason of choosing, so here you go. Good luck with your cases, guys. I truly hope you win. So Aaron behind everybody's back, fucking everybody over, and then Veda being angry, trying to pick up the pieces while being gaslit by fucking Rabbit. What a fucking roller coaster. I'm telling you, Rabbit, Debbie is the one who dug up and spread all that personal stuff about you. She wants you to get hurt. I can't believe I didn't think about her for the last couple of months while you've been saying this. I mean, I can't prove it, but I know 100% she's out for your throat because of you threatening her. ... Agreed. Debbie has been specifically focused on me. She sent me weird text at the start of all of this, says Rabbit. But of course, there's nothing I can do about it, about all of it, and I'm just so fucking tired of it. This is from July. I absolutely believe that too. Debbie is just as crazy as Charla. Brittany Hansen removed a participant from the group. Brittany Hansen removed a participant from the group. Brittany changed the theme to Rocket. Guys, since only me, Meg, Steve, and Rabbit are in this chat, I'm gonna. Okay, so she removed 2 people and then made it so that it was Veda, Steve, Megan, and Rabbit. So who were the other 2 people that were in there? Presumably Aaron. Is the other one Renelle? Who's the other one? Is it fake, though? They didn't have a fight. Wolf went on Veda's Instagram. We read these ones already. So this is like people like, oh, how did we prove that this was, the new Feisty account was in here being like, oh, how do you know that these screenshots are real? Here you go. That's the whole shebang right there. There's the text. Who was upset about someone not getting back to me? Because I've heard the narrative for 2.5 years and this was a lie. There was someone telling people that I would get upset if they didn't answer me and they believed it. But it was all a lie. And here, who gets that mad because somebody didn't answer them fast enough? Like, what are you talking about? I hate that Aaron hasn't gotten back to you, says Megan to Charla. That makes me mad. She is so bad about that. I mod for Steve too, if that helps, and Veda, of course. Aaron not getting back to someone is not a reflection on me, so hopefully she won't not trust me because of Aaron. What? Aaron not getting back to someone is not a reflection on me, so hopefully she won't not trust me because of Aaron. I don't know who the she is in this scenario. Erin takes forever to get back to me too, and sometimes she doesn't at all. She has done it to Sue and Veda too in the past. Sue probably kept calling her phone. I do wish Erin would get back to you and anyone who messages her because ignoring people is not right. I will try again to send her a message saying to please contact you back. I don't get not answering people back. I could not do that, especially to my friends. I get being busy, but damn, there's always a few minutes during the day. Love ya. So Megan is a snitch. Yes, Megan is a snitch. Missed my comment before. Feisty is Debbie. Yeah. The new Feisty account. I don't know if the original Feisty account was Debbie, but there's a new one that was created recently on YouTube, on I guess YouTube. I mean, she might have just changed her name, but there is also like the one on Twitter that's a new Twitter account that is Debbie. Yeah, fucking Manya was trolling the shit out of her saying she was Aaron. We knew it wasn't Aaron, and the reason we knew it wasn't Aaron is because Aaron's stupidity itches one very specific part of my brain. I can't get through like 2 or 3 texts or like fucking posts from Aaron without my brain itching, and I can always tell when it's fucking Aaron. I have an Aaron gaydar. No, dying, do that. Sue already told me the date and time, about Aaron. So, of course Aaron doesn't get back to people. You wanna know why Aaron doesn't get back to people? Because everything is always at Aaron's convenience. Aaron doesn't care about you. Aaron is not your friend. Aaron doesn't give a shit about you at all. So if it's not directly related to her in a way that affects her in some kind of beneficial way, she's only going to answer you when it's convenient for her. Otherwise, she's going to let you keep doing work on her behalf. That's what she's been doing to Veda. And the only reason she's going to talk to Veda or try to, like, persuade or talk Veda down is because it's beneficial to her. Why do you think she messaged me at the beginning of all this? Because she thought it would be beneficial to her. She was grossly mistaken. But that's because she had this weird assumption that me and her were the same kind of people. And we are definitively not the same kind of people. Je ne sais duh. Yo! Seraphonica, that's... Je ne sais duh. Oh my god! Alright. Listen, Aaron ain't no holla Batgirl, alright? Alright. We've been live for about an hour. I'm gonna just take a quick break. I'll be right back. Refill your drinks. It is drink refill time. It is go. We'll be back. We'll be back in a minute. We've made it all the way to December 21st. So, hey, good shit. We'll be back momentarily. Bleh. Hey, welcome back. It's quite good. If you have Earl Grey, you can just add vanilla to it, but I bought a vanilla flavored Earl Grey at one point, and so it's it's not lavender. I'm doing my best to not consume any more lavender. I don't know how successful I am, but I'm doing better. Ba-da-ba-ba. What'd I miss? Anything? No? Alright, let's fucking keep going. The one thing that's amusing to me about this, if you'll remember, like, part of Erin's big claim about being harassed by Sharla, or like this whole blow, or how crazy Sharla was based on her claiming that Sharla was freaking out at her because Erin didn't answer. If you'll remember back in the day, I have a video where I went, it's titled like In the Beginning or whatever, where I watched their big creator panel thing where they were all talking about it. And like, guys, grow up. Like, not only are we now finding out that that wasn't true, and you'll remember at the time, you want to know what I said? You know what I said? I said, Pixar didn't happen, Erin. How come you're not showing your DMs to show... You don't have to show the content of the DMs. You should, but you don't have to show the content of the DMs. But you can just be like, oh, look, here's Charlotte messaging me, here's Charlotte messaging me, here's Charlotte messaging me, here's Charlotte messaging me. And you're just like, she messaged me like 100 times in like blah, 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 blah. And it's like... Do you think if I asked Sharla, she would send me the DMs? I bet you she would. I bet if I asked nicely. I would like to point out, by the way, like, I don't ask Sharla for things. Like, I don't talk about Sharla. I'm betting there's people that still think that these 3 videos that we've done up to this point is still talking about Sharla. And it's still not talking about Sharla. If I was talking about Sharla, I wouldn't have skipped past her fucking Christmas photo with her family. Then I would be talking about her. No, I skipped past that because I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about fucking Megan's fucking conversations with her and Veda's conversations with her. Now, Sharla's the one who posted it, and they're talking about Sharla, but I'm still not talking about Sharla. 420 from Zell. Do we have a goal? We don't have a goal. Should we have a goal? There's no goal right now. I'm just trying to... The goal is to get to the end of this shit. Tell you what. I got one of these up. I will keep... Instead of, like, putting a proper goal in the chat, I'll keep it... Look at the fan funding. And if we get to $50, I'll end the stream with one of these. We're currently at 10, 20... 24... We're at 24.20. So if we get to $50... Actually, what's the math on that? Hold on. Let me just do the math real quick. Calculator. Let's call it 50 minus 24.2. All right, I'll set the goal. I'll try. I'm gonna try. Let's call it any super chat, all the colors. We'll go for like another hour. Spice. The goal is 10 super chats, but like the goal is actually $50. So don't worry about it. If we get to $50, I'll fucking do so. I'll drink some spice, or as Erin calls them, shots. Can't believe you think this is alcohol. That's so funny. All right. Anyway. Let's keep going. Regarding the subpoena. Ooh. Guys, since only me, Meg, Steve, and Rabbit are in this chat, I'm gonna drop this here. I'm just waiting to be safe. Let me know your thoughts. I tried to make it very easy to understand, and so that there is no confusion, I want to let you know. And then July 6, 2025 settlement offer. Hey, Zell for 10. Cheers. Yeah. Thanks so much, man. That's 30. That puts us at 34. 34.20. Actually, let me open a calculator just to keep a track of that. 34.20. All right, I've got it off to the side, so I'll keep track of it separately from the actual goal. I can't believe this. These fucking, look at this font. What font is this? God fucking damn it, dude. What are you doing to me? What is this? The spice must flow. Settlement offer 2. Electric Boogaloo. These are very serious people, guys. Email 1. Charla sent another email offering a settlement agreement for the second time. The agreement was attached to the email. Email 2. Charla sent a second email, which included 11 screenshots of messages that she claims are from a secret chat on Facebook Messenger. Charla filed a subpoena against Aaron and I regarding this chat last month. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. I like this font if it's not for, like, legal shit. Could you imagine fucking handing a judge... Oh, Charla claims that she has 10 more screen recordings full of messages from this group chat, and she threatens in the offer to file yet another contempt motion on Veda, this time contempt for non-response to the subpoena if Veda refuses to agree to the offer. Note, the screenshots were sent by Charla McIver. They were attached to the second email. They were not put in any particular order. Oh my god. This is July of 2025. Charlotte's asking Michelle if she was part of it, but I don't see Michelle answering here. So maybe Michelle answered somewhere else, but ooh, cringe. We did do the bunny suit stream, I think it was 4 days ago. It was before Christmas. It was on Friday. It was it was for Dumbfuck Friday, so it is there. The second bunny stream you missed. Oh man, you're missing out. I'll put the bunny stream back, the goal for bunny stream back up on videos that aren't about this. McIver. McIvor. Wingdings or get the fuck out. You know, I've got some art that I did with Wingdings, and I think it's really cool, but you know. Oh, good. Imagine lying like this with absolutely no proof, things that absolutely never happened, things I never did but was accused of doing. Everything they accuse others of doing is what they're actually doing.
I wondered often if Pork Chop and Shens were the same person. I don't know. But I mean, I got nothing to go off. Nothing to base that on.
Right.
I wonder.
No, but it's so similar though. It's based off the same era and coming together, and it's familiar.
Yeah.
So I do get that. Yeah.
Wow, Nikki's got a big brain.
Yeah.
I think they all worked as a team for Katie, and they all rotate out with emails and pretend they use Nat because they know Nat will let them do it. And they know Nat can't get in trouble because she's in the UK, and they just rotate out and harass people.
Guys, that's definitely not what we've seen them doing at all. I don't know what you're talking about. We definitely didn't watch Steve live on a stream on a channel that has like 30K subscribers tell Megan and Wolf to start their own YouTube channels so they could start talking about this shit. That definitely didn't happen. I don't know what you're talking about. They definitely didn't get fucking Renelle to start making videos about Charla back in November because they got fucking TROs in August, right? That definitely didn't happen. They definitely don't encourage Southern Mutton to fucking come out and stick her stupid little fucking pork chop, whatever. What is it? Southern, oh yeah, mutton. It's mutton. Her fucking mutton head out to fucking trying to start shit again, right? Like, no, they're definitely not encouraging other people in the chats that we've seen. You know, we didn't need the chats to know all this. All of this is shit we all already knew and we all figured out because they did it fucking live and they told us they were doing it. So, fucking Veda's over here having a fucking conniption. The lamb chop, thank you, that is what I was going for. Vada's having a fucking conniption because Aaron gave information to fucking Renelle to help Renelle that was gonna that fucked over Veda because it just shows Veda being a fucking creep and Veda knew it. But none of them realizing that Aaron leaked everything live, and so did Renelle, and so did Megan, and so did Wolf, long before we got all these fucking DMs. We all already knew! Yeah, they'll just keep on singing it forever because it is the song that never ends, right? Fucking Christ. Like, we know! As much as you want to be throw incredulity, because that's all they had, right? Fucking, oh, well, how do you know? It's like, oh, because of this, this, and this. Oh, well, yeah, but how do you know? That's definitely not happening. Oh, look, here's all the DMs of you doing the thing that everybody said you were doing and everybody knew. Sorry, everybody said. What I said you were doing and everybody agreed with me. Because I was right. Why are you booing me? We all knew. It's like Wolf being like, I'll have a restraining order. Yeah, okay. Sure, Jan. Fucking EMP figured out a bunch of shit. Athens knew what was going on. Everybody knew. Everybody knew. Manya knew. Everybody knew. Everybody knows exactly what you're talking about and what you're doing. You're not fucking super sleuths. You're not fucking good at this. Oh my god. This is the video, I'm pretty sure this is the video where Veda tells Nikki to stream on her behalf because she can't stream about it because she's got a restraining order. I think it was a TRO specifically at this time.
And that's why I think that, okay, if Nat's sending these emails, yeah, because she's capable. Nat is controllable, whereas Charlotte, she's off her rocker. She's on her own planet, and she will do and say anything and everything she wants. She cannot be stopped. That's where
yeah.
Hilarious. Because again, Charla had these DMs and didn't post them. Charla had other shit and didn't post it for years. Charla fucking had the goddamn mod call where they were all arguing what 1/4 an hour was when they tried to frame her, and she didn't post that shit either. No, you.
And I find Charlotte more dangerous. Definitely.
And I think that, like, when you look at the things that Nat has allegedly done or whatever to Katie or whatever, like, it was all done through anonymous means, and it was also ridiculously outrageous that no one was ever actually going to believe any of that to be true. You know, so like, really, how much damage did it potentially hold? Whereas the shit that's being done here with, crazy Twitter lady, I think that there's definitely more of a potential there to cause harm to people. So.
This is one of the videos that Aaron was like, this wasn't supposed to be public. Because it was a members only stream that went live later.
Same.
I mean, you have to be paid to file false court filings and lie that bad in them. I mean, you have to be paid to be doing that.
Well, what she's doing to Steve is just something
Disgusting.
Awful. The
That's
stuff
straight
that she's
harassment.
doing.
Oh, poor Steve. We must protect the old man from himself. Jessica's got it right. Charla has been playing chess normally, but these people are so dumb that they think she's playing 3D chess. That's the thing. Charla has just been, doing the normal thing that you would think someone would do. Ask them to stop. That's it. That's it. That's it. The end. And these people just throw a whole ass fucking hairy fit about it. Real.
Like, I couldn't imagine. Like, he said he's had, like, credit cards taken in his name. He's had pizza deliveries that wasn't from him. He's been signed up to all these websites that have to do with porn and this. And can you imagine something every day? Your videos are being reported. The same one every day, all day. And then...
Yeah, could you imagine people making thousands of hours of content about you when there's no content to actually make about you, so much so that they go years back into your Facebook and find your estranged family members that don't like you and have a grudge and then bring them onto a fucking stream to talk shit about you and accuse you of crimes you never committed? Wow, that'd be so weird, guys. Could you imagine how awful that must be? I think that's why he's mad, Zell. He didn't actually get the pizza. The pizza was sent to his old address, not his new address. He didn't even get it, so he's actually mad that he didn't get free pizza. Oh my god. Unreal.
And you all of a sudden find out, oh, look, you owe money to this new website that you apparently signed up for. Like, that's fucking bad. That is beyond insanity.
I want a citation. I'm gonna citation needed for that one, Nikki. What money did Steve end up owing on a website that he didn't do anything for? Because Steve owes people money. Steve definitely owes people money, right? So what are you talking about? I have pics or it didn't happen. No, I'm not messing with you. The pizza didn't even actually go to his house. The pizza went to an old address. He just like made assumptions. Oh my god. I'm gonna dox myself. I'm gonna tell everybody where I live just so I can have fucking pizza. Send me pizza. Okay, there's just like again a scroll of like being like these screenshots are real. This one was Aquatic Riff. I think we read this one already. Did we read this one already? I'm gonna read it again because I don't remember if I know I've read it. I don't know if I read it on a stream, but I'm going to. So Aquatic Riff, who's actually they recently changed their name, but PNW wife has been around and has been basically watching this go down the whole time. So they're not like a new person coming in, and so. This is a different Nikki. Yeah, no, it's not Nikki Daly, and it's not Nikki who was on That Time of the Month. This is a different, that's Supernatural Crimes with Nikki Farron. Alright. I'm going to say this once, and then I'm going to go on with my beautiful life and celebrate the holiday season with my family, like apparently some others should be doing instead of being online harassing people all the time. If anything ever happens to Charla, I will make it my life's work to make sure that the people who have bullied, harassed, reached out to her family, accused her of crimes, reached out to her local police department, reached out to people in her area, accused her of swatting, defamed, ridiculed, and caused extreme emotional distress and financial distress, are held to their abhorrent behavior, which would be pretty easy seeing how there are Kansas laws and seeing how she does have restraining orders. Maybe you should read the law in that state before you continue to harass a woman who you've been told to stop talking about. And I think that before I go on, I think that there's a point in here that is relevant. Aaron, Veda, Ranelle, Steve, Nikki, Megan, Wolf, Down the Rabbit Hole at Bedtime, all of them Every single one of them have claimed that Charlotte is crazy. They've made claims about her being suicidal. They've made claims that she's emotionally unstable. They've said that she's like a psychopath. They've said that she has all these mental issues, yada, 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 yada. So, according to them, they are, if we take what they're saying as true, it means that they are knowingly trying to harass a person that has all of these issues on purpose. So do you not think that maybe that is a little bit indicative of being the problem, or that you're trying to harass someone to the point of no return? Like, why are you harassing somebody that you believe is suicidal? Like, why are you bothering this person? Why are you talking about them at all if you already believe that doing so is driving them to the brink of suicide? Because they believe all those things are true. Those are things they've all stated. We just listened to them call her dangerous. We just listened to Nikki talk about how crazy she is and that she's not going to be stopped and she would do anything. Meanwhile, she had done fucking nothing at this point. So, why are you harassing someone on purpose who is on the edge of suicide, according to you? What makes you think this is a good fucking idea? Justify yourself. Explain. Tell Elmo. How the fuck are you even remotely justified, even if you're right? Even if all these people are totally correct about everything that they've said about Charla up until this point, and she was working for Katie Joy and giving them a hard time, or whatever the fuck, and that she has all these fucking mental issues, and you're trying to purposefully drive her off the edge? So you're trying to murder her at this point, right? Like, we can draw that conclusion. This is attempted murder. Steve called the police on her. He claimed that her definitely called the police on him was swatting. So when he called the police on her, he was swatting her. They've said that they're purposefully trying to intimidate her and wear her out both financially and emotionally, and trying to exhaust her so that way that she won't harass them. Justify yourself. All of you. Go ahead. I'll tell you what, I'll give you an open fucking invitation. You come to me and you justify this. And you explain yourself. Every single one of you can have an open-ended invitation. Renelle wants to come on. Fucking Steve wants to come on. Fucking Wolf wants to come on. Megan, I don't give a shit. You can come on and you can fucking answer this question. You can stream it to your channel too, I don't give a shit. You can come here and you can fucking explain yourself. Justify this. Go ahead. Because you guys were doing all this before she filed against you. You made all of these claims and were doing all this shit before you even got your cease and desists. So you can't even say, well, she filed against me and so I needed to defend myself and this is how I did it. No. You were doing this and making these claims beforehand. Oh, yes, no. 2 more Tell Elmos? I got you, fam. I got you. Tell Elmo! You fuckwits. Please, explain yourselves. Wait, what did they say? Hold on, who was that earlier? I gotta go find it. That was so fucking perfect. What is your je ne sais de? Was that what it was? I gotta find that fucking comment, man. Come back to me. Oh no, I don't know where it is. It might be gone. Oh, here it is. Je ne sais de. That's Seraphonica. That's so good. Je ne sais de. Tell Elmo. I'll wear my bunny hat so I'm less intimidating. Unbelievable. But yeah, they won't come here because there is no justifying this. They won't come here no matter what because they're cowards, for one. For two, they can't handle it. They piss themselves. And three, because they're bad fucking people. And this horrific behavior can't be justified. Also, it would be in violation of their court order to come here and tell me and explain to me their justification for harassing Charlotte because they're not allowed to talk about Charlotte. So even if they did come on, they'd still be doing the contempt. Where's my debate, Aaron? God, you people are so fucking stupid. Oh. Tell Elmo. Look, it's even Elmo colored. Anyway, I've stayed out of it. I've tried to be a supportive friend to a woman who has been attacked relentlessly for 2.5 years by a group of people that have nothing better to do than spin, I assume that's supposed to say, spin their bullshit narratives and try to make it out that she was the person doing something wrong. We all know that these people are on drugs. They've told on each other. Yeah, they are. And one of them decided to leave her meth pipe sitting on her desk the entire live. Why is it you people scream for her to leave you alone when you're the ones talking about her, when you're the ones that have been restrained from talking about her? If you have evidence against her, you should have shown it in court or showed up for court. Right, you should be showing these things in the courtroom. And there's a reason why they didn't go. Like, Erin didn't go to her court hearing and then claimed she had evidence to prove all this shit. It's like, then why didn't you take it to court? Steve fucking dropped his case, too. Your behavior... when I say come in here, I don't mean the side chat. I mean, like, come and actually have a conversation. Meth makes you feel like Superman, does it? Nobody's made an Aaron photo of meth not even once, and it's so sad. Athens says, they claim Charla is crazy, is this crazy psychotic woman, yet Wolf is the craziest out of all of them, actively edits photos, calls the PD, threatens to contact HR of said person's job, etc., etc. Dude is unhinged. Yeah. Wolf has recently been trying to hunt down as much information as he can find against Athens, and he's not doing a good job. Your behavior in the last 2.5 years is the most disgusting display by people that claim to be against bullying and harassing. If she did something to you, drop the fucking receipts, or else stop saying all of this bullshit that she never did to you. Your projection is unreal. You sit here and you attack all of us who are defending a woman who you're attacking every day. You accuse us of being exactly what you are. Imagine on the right the list of things that you've done to this woman, and the image on the left is Kansas law. Leave her alone. I think they meant left and right. Here's the list. I'll open in the tab so you guys can see it for a hot minute. I'm not gonna read through it, but I'll open them both. I'm just gonna scroll through it real quick and sip my tea. Feline says I probs can find more about Athens in an hour than Wolf has so far in weeks. Oh, definitely. Athens says I can tell you that he will never find me. Wolf's never gonna find you? I thought it might involve him doing anything would involve him leaving his fucking house. I'm still waiting for Wolf to notice that mine and Manya's photos are both of our goblins on Twitter, our display pictures, are both of our goblins sticking out from behind the grody ass dumpster that's across the road from his house. American defaultism. Yeah. I wonder if they would, like, if something did happen to Charla, God forbid something actually did happen to Charla, and like, something bad happened to her and she ended up, like, not existing anymore, right? Like, she ended up dying because of all this shit, right? Would these people get charged with murder? Like, there might be a decent fucking chance that they would be charged with murder. There have been cases that are like that, right? There have been cases where somebody has committed suicide and someone else who was talking to them was charged with murder because they were encouraging them and driving them to suicide. So there's certainly a non-zero chance if that were the case. And yet all this stuff is killing Megan. Perish. I'm gonna keep going. Oh, I'll just, thank you, my friend. You can read all of it. Most people already read it in 2023. What you will never see is anything I actually did to deserve a single thing they've done to me or proof of any of the many false accusations they made of me in 2.5 years. I wonder if there is a complete list somewhere. Like, that's something like Kiwi Farms would do, right? They make like a complete list of, like, just the insane fucking... In the United States, be real. I mean, Megan Fox's giant boobs makes a good point. In the US, I mean, I believe the court case I'm remembering was in the United States, but I could be wrong. I know most of the people who read my timeline already know this, but I've never threatened to report someone for anything for not talking to me. How absurd. PayPal advised me to claim to return my money if I couldn't verify that my payment went to the person. It was my very first super chat. So these people are super mad because Charla sent a super chat, I think, to Aaron and then got the money back because Aaron didn't answer Charla when Charla was like, did my super chat work? And then because she didn't answer, she was like, oh, I guess I did it wrong because she was new to the internet. And she followed the fucking process. It doesn't surprise me that Aaron's throwing a hissy fit over some fucking, like, pennies, though. People are really idiotic. More than half the people who I have stalking order against, proven cases, have filed against me, dismissed, to keep other people from responding to their public videos and or to use the case for YouTube content. But I'm the problem for protecting my family. Oh, well, yeah, obviously, you bitch. Hi. How dare you protect yourself and your family from fucking crazy people on the internet? I mean, we did the math, right? They've lost every single fucking one. The only one they've come close to winning is, like, the Rennell one, I think, but that's being reconsidered. Feline also wanted to show this, so let's take a look here. Zoom this in a little bit. Kansas statute 21-5407A, encouraging suicide. Encouraging suicide is knowingly encouraging another person to commit or attempt to commit suicide when the person knows that such other person has communicated a desire to commit suicide and such encouragement. 1 is made approximate in time to the other person committing or attempting to commit suicide, and 2, substantially influences the other person's decision or methods used to commit or attempt to commit suicide. 2B, encouraging suicide is 1, encouraging suicide is 1, severity level 5 person felony if the other person attempts to commit suicide, and 2, severity level 4 person felony if the other person commits suicide. C, as used in this section, 1, quote, attempted to commit suicide means any physical action done by a person with the intent to commit suicide, and 2, quote, encouraging a person to commit or attempt to commit suicide, end quote, means oral, written, or visual communication that is persuasive or intended to be persuasive and that gives advice to commit suicide, attempt to commit suicide, or develop a plan to commit suicide. D, this section shall be part of a supplemental to the Kansas Criminal Code, History L 2024, Chapter 86, Paragraph 1, July 1st. And now you know. Has anyone ever seen Aaron or any of these fart sniffers first and then come over here and see the light? The only one who seems to have, like, abandoned that group, is, Nikki. Nikki Farron, Supernatural Crimes with Nikki. That was the one that was talking in the video clip we watched not too long ago. I don't know about seeing the light, but she has certainly abandoned the group. There are certainly people who were agreeing with Aaron and like viewers who have long since left and don't watch anymore or have moved on. Some of them have come over here. The only other one might be Michelle, but I'm not sure about that. We haven't really talked to Michelle a lot. She was related. She was the one who was streaming with Megan until she stopped streaming with Megan, and now Megan streams with Wolf. So I guess maybe Michelle as well. But there's been plenty of viewers that have changed their minds. Oh, you found me from a video about Matt Dillahunty? Oh man, that's embarrassing for me. Oh, jeez, guys. Oh no. No, don't go watch it! That was so long ago. Oh, man. No. All right. Yeah. Oh. Me and Feline are saying the same thing again. Oh, what's this? This is really interesting. This is a case against Ethan Oliver Ralph, who is in contempt of court in a harassing case in the state of Minnesota, seeking extradition. Extradition, you say? Yeah, whatever, I don't care. No! Why? Why you no give me? Give me, give please. I want. I don't have. I don't have it. Oh. Alright, I'll try and get that later. I guess maybe I can try and type the name, put the name in. Hold on. Name. Ralph. First name, Ethan. Middle name, Oliver. Go! I can't see it. That might be because I'm in Canada. Sometimes that happens. I don't know. But if somebody has that and wants me to take a look at that, I'm kind of curious because right now, these people are committing contempt, and they think that they're safe because they're in other states, and so they don't think the Kansas court is going to extradite them to Kansas. So a case where that is actually happening in the same kind of vein is interesting to me. And now it's just kind of making comparisons where fucking Katie's a liar is being a fucking psycho. That lady is I don't know what's going on with Katie is a liar, but Katie's a liar is like, I mean, that's what you get with Nazis, right? Lying on us for 2.5 years, all from a woman who got her fifis hurt, that we just wanted to be left alone and not have any part of her crazy. December 22nd, 2025, says Megan. Megan in private. Thank you for sharing that with me. I know that can't be easy. I believe you, and you sharing what confirms even more that what was done was so wrong. From October of 2025. I keep going back and saying the truth is coming out because I'm seeing so much so clear. I don't want you to live this way, being scared and upset. I'm devastated that we upset you tonight. We tried so hard to be careful with our words and make sure we only said who we were speaking on. I think that blah, 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 blah. I am glad I am able to help you. I wish I could fix it all. You don't know how bad I wish I could. I wish Iz could have heard these things like that you share in courts, but of course they were kept from me. All those details. I wish I would have come to you before. So many times I thought about it. I never ever want to hurt you or ever contribute to your pain ever again. I want to stand up against bullying, not be the bully. October. December. Lying on us for 2.5 years, all from a woman who got her fifis hurt that we just wanted to be left alone and not have any part in the crazy. Yeah, okay, Megan. God, she's such a bitch. Case number. Case number. That's Dapper. Dapper's yelling at me about something. I don't know. Dapper's yelling about me about something. Probably. Hashtag fuck. Wait, who said that? Who said hashtag fuck them clowns? Hold on a second. Unveiling the mask. Yo, Wolf actually is out here thinking he owns hashtags is very funny because he tried to say that and it was hilarious. All right, I'm back to the court. Case number 7. Go. Hey, all right, we got it. Hey, it's the right one. Date filed. Convicted. Level of sentence. Convicted misdemeanor charges. Willful disobedience of court. Oh, convicted. Oh, is this over? View case details. Jurisdiction, defendant, inactive warrants. So there was a warrant out. Charges, contempt of court, willful disobedience of to a court mandate. Yep, that tracks. That tracks. Thank you, Feline. Date of offense date is 9/03/2024. Case events. Petition to enter guilty plea. Warrant recalled. Sentencing order. Application for public defender. Local confinement. Oh, yeah. How long did he end up in? So he was convicted and it was treated as a misdemeanor. So it was treated as a misdemeanor as opposed to like a felony. So I guess. So let's see. Local confinement. Was this the county jail in Minnesota? Term 90 days. Stay 90 days for 1 year. Probation to the court. Term of 1 year. Fees, $500, nearly $600. United States money. United States dollar. Condition, remain law-abiding. No same or similar activity, yeah. Oh, man. Financial information. I don't care about that. Man. So where did they extradite him from? I'd have to probably go through these and get more of the details, but I'll go through this more later. So, yeah, hey, Aaron and Megan and Wolf and Steve and Renell and anybody else? Anybody else got an active fucking restraining order? I guess Renell doesn't have an active restraining order yet. Yeah, Veda, you might wanna fucking stop. Unbelievable. Oh, hold on. Please, nobody needs to try to prove anything. It makes things worse if you share info that isn't accurate. I have a protection from a stalking order against Erin Costello after a 4-day trial that is extended to her lifetime, and she has been found in contempt, and there are warrants. That's right. Erin is already in contempt right now, right? Erin is in contempt because she had a contempt hearing that she didn't go to, and she purposely chose not to go to, which is contempt of court. So, you know, there's that. There's also a direct order to YouTube ordering them to take down the videos listed on the order without her cooperation. I don't want to be in court with anyone. I wish this had stopped long ago, but that wasn't my choice. It's a valid court order enforceable in all 50 states. Having a statement and an order directed to YouTube is actually really good because YouTube is just going to follow the court order. YouTube isn't going to care to investigate. You know what I mean? Especially for a channel like the size of Erin's. Like, she's not important. Her channel's not very big. I mean, her channel's bigger than mine, but that's not the point, right? The numbers don't really matter in this case. And so there's not going to be anything Eric can do. There's also a really decent chance that YouTube might just yeet her channel. YouTube doesn't care to investigate, and YouTube might also not care to pull the specific URLs. They might just pull her channel and fucking delete it. So, not that I think that would be terribly surprising, right? Explains Erin 2 weeks absence on her YouTube channel. Well, she also, I think Erin, I could be wrong, but I think Erin might be feeling a little bit disheartened. You know what I mean? She doesn't have a whole ton of viewership. Her views aren't very good anymore. She's kind of lost a lot of her following and a lot of the people who supported her. And the people who supported her are like crazy anti-vax Nazis. So like, I mean, she might be feeling a little bit fucking, I guess it's possible. She might not be allowed to stream. YouTube might have blocked her. It's possible. I don't think so, but not impossible. So it's not impossible. There's a non-zero chance that YouTube will just straight up delete her channel because they don't care. They're not going to take the risk, right? I think that's the end because now it's all Christmas stuff. Ooh. What is this? That looks like cranberry sauce. That's cinnamon, cranberries, lemons. Oh, look, now I'm talking about Charlotte. This is me. Hold on, let me talk about Charlotte for a minute. Look at this fucking shit. What am I looking at here? That looks like orange, cranberry, cinnamon, rosemary. I don't know what the fuck. Okay, guys, what the fuck is that? I don't know what that is. Some sticks. She's a witch! She's a witch! She's doing witch magic in a pot. Oh my god. Pine cones? This is witch magic. She's creating a brew. See, now I've talked about Charla. Are you guys happy? There, I did it. I talked about Charla. I've talked about Charla for a matter of like 30 seconds 2 times in the last 2.5 years. I talked about my impression of her when I was in Kansas. And now I talked about that she's probably a witch. Oh, you want to zoom in? Alright, yeah, let's zoom in. It's always food. It's always food with us. Fucking goblins. Boom, there you go. How's that? Look at that. Whole cloves. A buttload of cloves. Alright, chat. I'm gonna put a poll up. Do you think this looks good? Do you think this was, whatever this was, do you think it was good? Yes, no. That's a buttload of cloves. No lavender. No, don't do it. It's okay, it's not for me. Other people are allowed to consume lavender. I'm not one of those crazy people who's like, oh, I don't like a thing, therefore nobody can have it. You're the plushie in the background? I've got 2. I have a goblin from Joe Cat. Little plushie. And then I have a Cheshire Cat, Squishmallow. I got this for Christmas last year. Or my birthday. I can't remember which. Got a little tail. I bet it smells great. Probably. That looks like it smells good. Is that for consuming or just smelling? I don't know. It might be just smelling. It's not food, it's for the scent in the air. Oh, it would taste pretty awful for it would taste pretty foul. Well, to be fair, the question in the poll wasn't if it would taste good, just if it was good. All right, is everybody happy that I talked about Charla finally? I called her a witch. For making Christmas potpourri in a pot. Oh, I'm such an idiot. All right. Take that and clip it for court, motherfuckers. There's so many clips of me in the court. It's so fucking funny, man. I have another. Oh, yeah, by the way, I forgot to tell you guys. I tweeted about it, but I didn't tell you. And I think we're about done with... let me... Hold on. Let me come back. Hi. Hello. It's me. Let me just scroll up here to make sure there's nothing else that's super fucking major. Yeah, we read all that. We read all that. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're done. I think the TSAR BOMBA has exploded. All right, we're good. So... I have one thing that I wanted to tell you guys about, and I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to probably do it on Friday. Yeah, I'm not doing it now. I'll probably do it on Friday. So remember when I said that I got my dirty little goblin hands on Aaron's motion, and then I read you guys Aaron's motion because Aaron's an idiot and is just giving shit away? This dumb motherfucker, poor Aaron, she's so innocent. She thinks that, like, she only accidentally sent me one motion. She didn't. I may or may not have more than one, and I may or may not share the other one that I have, and another one that I have, and another one that I have. Because this poor fool. This one, I'm actually pretty sure she did so when I did the other one, I wasn't 100% sure if she had actually submitted it or if it was just a drive because it was a newer one. One of the ones that I have is an older one from when I was at court, and it's a motion about me. So I want to read that one for you guys, but I'm not going to do it today. So like and share and subscribe for when I go through that one. Oh, you want to red pen it? All right. I'll allow it. I'll allow Feline to red pen it. I'll get it. I'll get it sent to you. Concrete eating day. It does feel like that. It's so dumb, man. This is the problem. Like all of them are so insecure about their own stuff because they're so busy sharing all their shit with each other. And that shit just leaks everywhere. And then fucking Aaron stop sending me your court shit, you crazy bitch. I don't want it. But I mean, now I have it. And like, oh, well, what am I gonna do with this? Oh, you don't like it when somebody fucking shares your shit that you don't want shared on the internet? Oh, well, that's rough, buddy. Who's gonna pay Feline to red pen Wolf's Twitter? You have any idea how much money it would $250,000. $250,000 per month. Oh man, Jessica, what are you talking about? What do you mean? She definitely hasn't sent me drive links in the past full of her fucking court notes. Oops. What do you mean? No. She's so dumb. Oh my god. She definitely doesn't show shit on her screen by accident. If you know, you know. Yeah, right? If you know, you know. I'm not telling you my secrets. I'm not telling you my secrets about Aaron's being an idiot and sending me shit by accident. It's not. She fucking sent me her communications with the judge, like the prior judge. Fucking moron. God damn it. Stop sending me your shit, Aaron. So dumb. Aaron self-owns again. Yeah, we had Trigglypuffs in the chat, please. Trigglypuffs, thank you. If you remember, drop some Trigglypuffs in the chat. Oh, brother! Alright, well, I figured I'd let you guys know that I have that. And, like... I'm not gonna pretend like it's not very, very funny. And like, this poor woman actually thought that it was only the one. They're so scared about having a mole and then get surprised when their shit gets leaked. Like, Aaron, you were the mole all along. You just did it by accident. It's so dumb. I love having a kazoo. This is my new favorite thing. Holy moly. Feline sent me a screenshot because I guess it didn't show up on for me for some reason. With that kind of money, the $250,000, I can donate 1 month's worth as compensation for an set quarter show. How close are we to the spice? We are at $38.20. So minus that from 50, and it is we're $11.80 away from the spice. Was it an accident? Actually, that's something that I have fucking questioned about, whether or not Erin sent this shit to me by accident, or if she sent it to me on purpose because she wants me to stream about it, right? So that way she can use me streaming about it as an excuse to keep trying to talk about Charla. Because she's done that more than once. And not about the sending shit. She initially sent me shit because she wanted me to talk about it, and then she used me talking. She's argued plenty of times that she's not talking about Charla, she's actually talking about me, and I'm talking about Charla, except I'm not talking about Charla at all. But she uses, like, me talking about what she's doing as an excuse to keep harassing Charla, right? That's been part of one of her arguments the whole time. But I guess it's possible. I just think she's too dumb. Which doesn't fly in court, obviously. Yeah, obviously. Obviously, her argument was not convincing to the court, right? But, if she wants me to put this shit out there so she has an excuse to talk about it, or she wants me to put this shit out there so that way it gets out, you know what I mean? So, it could be fucking 5D chess. Maybe she just got a fucking... Oh, that's wonderful. Maybe she just had a brain blast, a fucking big brain moment. Jessica Johnson for 5 says, these people are truly psychotic, LOL. I fucking feels that way, man. It's so fucking ridiculous. We are $8, $7 away from unlocking a spice. Hell yeah. And before Erin claims she's talking about Arla's. Arla's instead of Charla's. Yeah, uh-huh. Fucking Christ. EMP says, time and time again, Erin's only defense ends up being, I'm dumb. Yeah, her whole argument just lands on, but your honor, I'm just an idiot. Like, that's her whole fucking argument every time just ends up being, I'm just stupid. George says psychotic, to put it mildly. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's clearly, like, when we say psychotic, we're not meaning the literal fucking terminology. I would not be surprised if... I think Erin is a sadist. I think she just likes seeing people hurt and likes to feel like she's in control. Right? So she's the one controlling who's hurt and when and how much. Right? And she likes causing other people pain. That seems to be in line and pretty consistent across most of her content. As not a professional. Armchair psychology. But she's also incredibly fucking dumb. Like, she's just dumb, man. She's just really fucking stupid. I do think these people are dangerous, yeah, especially as a group. But I also, it's not like, I don't think it's just sadism, because, like, nobody has, like, just this or just that. That explains her watermelon mixed drinks. Oh, wonderful. I think that, like, I think that Erin is a sadist, and I do think that she has some very strong and very prominent narcissistic tendencies. I don't know if she has narcissism. Again, I'm not going to diagnose her. I haven't talked to her in a way that would make that feasible, and I'm not a professional, so I wouldn't say that as a professional take. But if you look at any narcissistic lists, you know, those are kind of poppy though, so, you know. Oh yeah, and all the drugs, right. Thank you, Zell. Thank you for reminding me. Oh, and all the drugs that Erin does and is doing. So, you know, she's got that meth pipe, and she claims that she's done crack. She does mushrooms on a semi-regular basis. So, there's that. That's something that's interesting, too. If she gets extradited... If Erin gets extradited, and the police show up at her house to arrest her, what happens if the police happen to be tipped off about her drug habits? Like, I don't know. What? I wonder. I'll wait for the goal to be over. There's like 3 minutes left. But their actions with drugs shows why I stay away from it. I've never tried any of it. Yeah, I've never tried meth. I haven't done crack either. I've never tried mushrooms either, actually. I would not be against trying mushrooms. There's legal ones up here, though, so it's less of an issue. Canada doesn't have exactly the same kind of war on drugs that the United States has. No, I know what you mean. Yeah, Feline's not much of a drinker. I don't even think Feline drinks very much caffeine, either. I do all kinds of drugs, so drugs isn't just the issue. Yeah, it's the drug abuse that's the problem, right? Like, this is a greater conversation, a bigger conversation, which I think we can definitely have. There's definitely more to talk about, but just to be brief about it. Oh, she drinks coffee, or they drink coffee, sorry. I don't know if Feline's a girl or a boy. They drink coffee. I have my own thoughts about that, but it's kind of like a little bit more of a political and like a take more about the pragmatic approach when it comes to dealing with drugs. And for the most part, most drugs should not be illegal. What you do is, or at least drug usage shouldn't be illegal. But if you want to make drugs, it needs to be like a licensed process, right? I mean, that's what they did with weed in Canada, and it's been greatly successful. So you need to have a license to distribute and grow weed, right? Which regulates it in a way that makes it a lot safer and makes it a lot easier to understand what you're getting when you're getting it, so you don't screw yourself over. Same as it is with alcohol, right? So if you start applying that to the majority of drugs, you end up with a lot more money because it's all taxed. You end up with safer processes and consistent processes, and you end up with a chain and I don't mean to say not a resource chain, but like an information chain. So if something goes wrong and who's doing what is easier to hunt down people who are more of the perpetrators of a problem as opposed to the victims of a problem. That's just briefly my thoughts on it. We can go into details and kind of talk about the do's and don'ts and the better and worse and what do you do with this. And it's not like you just snap your fingers and make everything legal. You do it as a rollout process, so it's not just like a sudden big market change. Black market issues as well. We are $2.80 off of the spice, and we have 30 seconds left. Will you guys make it? Will we make it? Will the goal make it? Do we do spice? Is the spice unleashed? Who could know? Who could possibly know? We're at $48.20 out of 50. As Hawkskull just helpfully pointed out, my pronouns are meow. Oh, Hawkskull's got jokes. Hawkskull's got jokes. I think the drugs are a factor with these people, but I don't think drugs on their own is... Hawkskull, you fucking goober. 50.2. All right. Do you guys want to pick? Do you guys want me to let you guys pick which one we're gonna do? If anybody who anybody in the know knows, Hawkskull is actually the one who sent this to me. As long as you aren't risking anyone else's safety, it should be legal. Law should be about protecting people, not restricting them. Yeah, I think you got a point about that. That's definitely our philosophy. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is this orange one. Well, 2 of you said 8. All right, 8 it is. Oh, is it because it's got a screaming, choking himself fucking picture on it? Oh, we haven't done 8 yet. 8 hasn't been opened. Oh, we're in for a treat. By we, I mean you. I'm gonna suffer. So thanks for that. If I can get it out. Oh yeah, Wolf does a ton of drugs. Clearly. I'll get my stickers. Nope. I got some stickers. 8, 9, and 10 haven't been opened yet. Oh, well, yeah, this one hasn't been opened yet. This one looks like it's not as full as the other ones, but that's pretty crazy. Let me give this a shimmy. Yeah, thank you for punishing me. Greatly appreciate it, because this isn't painful enough. All right. I ended the poll. Also, 81% thinks what Charlotte's witchcraft was good, and 19% of you think that Charlotte's witchcraft was bad. This says, hot damn, that's extremely cayenne. That's what it looks like. Just a guy screaming. It's just, that's on brand. Ooh, that's a sound. Punished Chesh. Ugh. Oh my god. Ugh. There we go. Got it. We did it. Come on. There we go. Ah! More or less difficult than the wine bottle. I did not fucking actually realize how long I was futzing with that fucking bottle, that wine bottle for. Holy shit. What a meme. Jensen Stroud for 5 says, let's see the motion, lols. We will see the motion. Not today. But this week. I will make sure that gets done. Ooh. Why is it spicy? Should we do it as the very first of the month? Let's do it Thursday. Let's do it the first thing we're gonna stream on this channel in 2026 is Aaron's stupid fucking motion from 2 years ago. Alright, let's do it Thursday. This smells like pain. And kind of plasticky. Alright. Aaron's motions are just bowel movements. The motion in the ocean. I'm stalling. Alright, let's go. Oh! Hey! Oh, I like this one. This one's bad. Oh, God. It burns. No, it's not the jurisdiction motion. It's not that one. It's a different one. At least that's the one I'm gonna show you. I think I have the jurisdiction motion as well, actually. Oh my god. Oh my god. I would still rather drink this than anything that Aaron fucking mixed. Oh. It's still on my lips. It burns and tastes bad. It's not even like oh, now it's burning my lips. Some of these burn, but taste good. This one burns and tastes like ass. I don't even have like a good face for this. I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna use this angry face because I don't like it. Angry face. Oh, God. Oh. That's disgusting. Oh, never again. No, I don't want this one ever again. Oh, Jesus. Hey. Yeah, good choice. I'm gonna vomit. Terrible. Oh my god. I said it tastes like ass. Feline ass. Do you have experience tasting ass? You don't know my life. Popping in to say happy holidays! Hey, happy holidays! I seem dramatic. Listen, it's burning my mouth, okay? It hurts. Burning lips, rubs lips. I know, okay? Like, spare me. I'm in enough pain already. Ugh. I don't like it. Oh, no, I didn't get the hiccups this time. Yeah, this doesn't feel spicy to me. It just feels like it's burning my mouth. It's definitely $40 well spent. Good, good, good. Wonderful. Oh. Alright. Well, we're gonna wrap it up here. Maybe it was so spicy she isn't getting the hiccups. Oh. No, I don't think so. I just think this one's not as spicy. It just burns. Like, sometimes when something's spicy, it doesn't, like, just burn your mouth. Or there's, like the... I don't know. I don't know. I don't science. I'm... whatever. I'm gonna get out of here. Tomorrow is... Wait, what day is it? It's Tuesday. Tomorrow, we're gonna talk about Jazza, because Jazza put out a video talking about AI art again, and I was critical of Jazza last time he was on talking about AI art, and he was on with his brother Shad. Now, him and Shadversity, who we don't like Shad. Shad's a piece of shit. Him and Shad are no longer, like, they kind of, as far as I know, like, Jazza kind of doesn't talk to him anymore and stopped, like, hanging out with him, which is a reasonable response. And he took his video talking about AI down. Now, I did say that in the video after, so when that did happen, I did leave a note about that, so we'll make sure that context is in tomorrow's video. We'll talk about that a little bit. But I haven't watched the video, so I don't know what he says, but I really hope it's good. So tomorrow, if you're curious, go and check out my other videos. I did 2 of them about Jazza and his opinions about AI art. So that way you will be in the know for tomorrow. I guess I'll give you guys a link and make life easier for you. I should make life easier for you, shouldn't I? I should do that. Let me make your life easier. Little bro Shad was basically stalking and cosplaying his brother. Big bro realized that and saw it was ick. Yeah, it was pretty ick. You right. Let me just give you guys a link to the video. So there is part 1 and part 2. So let me share with you guys that video. Here you go. That's part 1, and there is part 2. So you can be caught up if you're newer and haven't seen these before, because they are from 2 years ago. So we're getting a 2-year update on Jazz's opinion about AI art. So I think that's interesting. I'm looking forward to it. I really hope it's what I think it is, but we'll talk about that tomorrow. Oh, God. My spit is on fire. All right. Thank you so much for joining us. Like and share and subscribe, and we'll go over the motion on Thursday, because I don't think I have anything else planned on Thursday besides recovering from Dapper's New Year's stream. So I'll also see you on Dapper's channel for that. Have a good day, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys found this as amusing and ridiculous as I did, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.